Um, Welcome to another Chemtech game. I just got back from the gym and straight into casting we go, I guess. Let me see. I need to open up the stream on my computer so that I can check what's going on. And yeah, all right, we're up. Awesome. Let's open the link. Let's see. All right, there's the draft link. Let's I forgot to drop the spectator. My bad. All right, there you go. I'm actually a player in the game. No cap. All right. Let's see. Otherwise, though, I think the teams are selected. So Piltover is going to be blue side. Zaun's going to be red side. I'm pretty sure Zaun is... Which team is Zaun again? So Zaun is Merrick's team, and Piltover's Tahala's team, right? Remember. Yeah. So last night we had the other series, which was the 2-0 versus the 0-2 team. If you didn't tune in for that, the highlight is going to be stored on the Twitch for a little bit, but it was a 2-1 lead for win for Freljord, and they will be going. They're now 3-0, and Chemtech is 0-3. If I'm not mistaken, let me check the standings. Both teams here today are 1-1, I believe. Yes, Piltover and Zaun are both 1-1. So we got the rivalry, the Piltover versus Zaun matchup. Chemtech versus the... Well, I guess it's not Chemtech versus... It's like, you know... It's Piltover versus Zaun, so, you know, pretty cool thematic win there. So, yeah. It's funny that we're getting an Akali ban on this match and not, you know, last match where Catastrophic was, like, insane on the Akali. I feel like that was definitely the match to ban Akali in. Okay, Galio banned. It's a good one. I like that. Going after the mid laners. Mundo is the final ban. Alright, what's the last ban on the side of the other team? It is Kassadin. Interesting. So banning 3 mid laners. They clearly have a priority here. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yep. Alright, so Caitlyn is the first pick for Piltover. I think that's a prio pick for them. One of their mains. And then Rise mid. Apparently, I've reached a 7-stream watch streak, but that's probably mainly because I cast most of them, and so I'm just watching most of the streams that I'm casting, just to, like, you know, make sure that everything is going well. And I'm not watching from the Booze Bash account. I'm watching from the Rise Swain. A lot of AP so far. Is Swain top? Swain might be top. I think this player plays Swain top. Forgot who it was. It's Kel. It might be, actually, yeah. And then, yeah, they give to Hollow the Caitlyn. Yeah, makes sense. All right. Let's see. Next, Victor. Caitlyn Victor. A lot of poke. Good against the Swain. Decent against the Rise as well. It's pretty good. Yep. Let's see. Soraka support. Okay. Okay, who are the players here? Oh wow, Wait Dude Daddy got Soraka. She better perform. This is the infamous, you never get Soraka, but this time you got it. So It's time to show up. It's time to make it happen, you know? The Soraka was finally given over. So yeah, it's probably Swain top. Ooh, interesting. Jinx, Shinsao banned. Alright. Draft is developing very interesting. Caitlyn Soraka, interesting lane. They should be able to bully, I would say. Yeah, Luder banned. You know what? Actually, Way Too Daddy should, like, soft throw the game on Soraka so that people don't keep banning it. That's the strat. Because maybe if you, like, play a little bit badly or you don't, like, go, like, Super Saiyan mode and just, like, completely 1v9 the game, then it's, like, then people are going to be less likely to ban your stuff. But they banned all mid laners. They're very scared of the mid. Who's even playing the mid lane? It is, Timmy. Oh. Interesting. That is funny. That, like, so far, everybody has banned out Way Too Daddy's Soraka. But she finally got the Soraka here, so... yeah, it's time to perform. You finally got your main pick. Alright, what's next? They won't give me volley, though. Nobody does. I'd be very surprised. If they give me volley, I'm gonna try. If Jaboy lets me have volley bear, I'm gonna hard gap him. Trust. Hope he's not in this chat, but that's a challenge if he is. Give it to me. You won't. You won't. You scared? You scared? Yeah, what's up? Oh, there's a volley bear. You're back on jungle? Good, you kind of need the help, not gonna lie. Y'all lost 2 games in a row, and yeah, that was not... and they didn't look too great, so yeah. I don't think Suo was actually a bad jungler, though. I think he was fine. Like, I don't know why he ran Ghost on Kha'Zix, though. I feel like if he had Flash, he would have, like, gotten so much better. Like, that's true. They did have a sub. But, like, I feel like Suo, like, was fine. Like, he was a good jungler, and he kept his farm up, and he was really strong and very impactful. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like there are some questionable summoner spell choices for sure. If you run Kha'Zix, you should just run Flash. Like, there's no reason to run Ghost in that champ. Okay, let's see. So Vayne draft. Huh? What the hell? So it's Swain support, I guess, and then Vayne top against the Ornn. Yo, range top laner, kind of disgusting. Not gonna lie, it is a little bit disgusting. All right, well, I guess it is time for a Loldo for now, while we're waiting for them to start their draft. Yeah. All right, let's do Kayn. He has a lot of stuff. It'd be really funny if it was Kayn. It was Kayn once, like last year, I think. Last season, it was Kayn once. So, that could happen again. All right, male, not jungle, and a melee. Noxus. None of those. Oh, jeez. Okay. Wait, what is going on here? Well, Malvane, yeah. I mean, like, honestly, crazy. Yeah, that's true. It was a rough day for y'all, and you played 2 games in a row. That was unlucky. What is happening? Oh, I thought I moved. What the hell? I definitely moved. All right, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Somebody moved me back up to troll me because I literally moved down at the beginning of the... Okay, anyway. Let's see, what is this? Earlier... not Noxus, not Ionia, not Runeterra, not Shurima. Was it like Garen? Maybe it's like Garen. Just try Garen, I guess. Oh wait, it's man, I'm stupid. It's not even Demacia either. Okay. So it's human, mana, melee. Not Noxus. What the hell is it? Wait, who is it? It's some amount of human. Does anyone have any suggestions? What the hell? It's a melee human. Oh, I guess so. We can try Singed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's crazy. It old top lane. Yeah.
You're scared. Good to know.
Oh, new friends here, and it's gonna be awesome because they're awesome. What the hell? Is this like Zoe? This has to be Zoe, right? Yeah. It's like, I think it's real Zoe vibes, yeah. Zoe just speaks at her ass. This is Yone's passive, no? What the? Oh, I spelled it. It's definitely the passive, right? Wait, the hunter? Yeah. Okay. Easy. Rose LeBlanc. Nope, money. I was thinking Rose like Black Rose. Rose and money. Sheesh. Wait, what? Twisted Fate? Wait. Zyra? Oh, Rose Money Gun. Yo, what? What the hell? Rose, Money, and Gun. It's those three.
Warrior spirit is
Wait, why does Graves have a rose? And a sword? Okay, it's Samira, right? It gotta be Samira. Okay, yeah. Okay. What the hell? That was so weird.
Smell fear.
Give me really like lich vibes. Thinking like Karthus or something. Morgana? Hecarim. I was holding something. Holding something in the hand. It's crazy. Nah, it's not Nivea. That's a hand, isn't it? Maybe it's like Nawless Hook. I don't know what that is. It's like a Karth. Wait, LeBlanc? Oh, it is LeBlanc. Oh, that's her staff. Oh, what is this though? I don't know what the skin is. So not any of these. Might be Elderwood. Prestige. No, it's not any of these. Like Wicked? Ravenborn. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Ravenborn. Okay, that's not the actual game. Get out of my face. Ravenborn. Let's just guess. Nice. Yeah. Cool. Job. Yeah, we wait for the spectator delay. Wait, Manny, I have a question. If you don't mind answering, why did Sua switch the roles around? Like y'all had a winning, y'all have a draft where you all get the roles you want if Sua doesn't go jungle, right? Surely, like, because it would be Sua top, you jungle, engine mid, and then Typhoon ADC, and then KD support, right? So that works. You'll decide to switch the roles for fun, I guess. Yeah. getting no response. There's no comment. It's like, why did you switch the roles around? No comment. I refuse to answer this question. Probably for the memes. That's confidential information. No, it's so that other Hextech teams wouldn't know what to ban. That's definitely why, for sure. I'm gonna access the super secret Ikathia doc with their top secret information. We can trade docs. No cap. I'm just kidding. We're not trading docs. All right. I like the whoever the first team is. I don't know who the first team is. It's Piltover. Yeah, I like Piltover's team better. I think they're stronger here. Vayne top, probably gonna be useless later. I'm not gonna lie. Swain, Vayne, and Cho'Gath will have trouble outranging Victor, Caitlyn with Soraka, and the front line will just be able to peel him off. It'll be very, very tough for Zaun to make things happen. I think their team just gets outranged, especially later in the game. Yeah, I don't know. And I guess the one way they can like kind of win is like with some good Rise ults and Rise plays. So, or if they just, play better, obviously. I mean, always like if you just play better, you'll win. But, if you play lanes better, all that play fights better, then. But in theory, they should have a good time zoning out. I keep forgetting which team is. Okay. Piltover should have a good time, like, zoning out the Zaun team. All right, somebody please tell me why this objective timers in chat keeps, like, disappearing. I want to know what the timers are. Like, it helps me cast, But every single time I open a new game, the objective timers are deleted, so... Yeah, I don't know. I got a pause going right now. But, yeah. Kind of entertaining. Way. Alright. Does the game start again? Downloading Toft scripts. Aha, I see. Yo, show us the chat. I want to see the chat. I need content. What even happened? I see. I don't have the patience for you guys. I don't... Like, why does it keep disappearing? Nah, this is crazy. It's so cooked. Okay, they're readying up, I think. So that's good. Y'all are... Let's see if they're ready up. I guess something happened. Chemtech Gaming. And the other reason I think Piltover will win is because everybody's been banning Way Too Daddy Soraka because she's like a huge main of it, and then they finally let it through. So I'm expecting a lot from this pick, I'm expecting a hell of a lot from this pick. No, and then we get the little pause glitch where it just pauses for a little while and it's cooked. Might be cooked. All right. I love Volibear Jungle. I'm glad we got more Volibear Jungle Do you know Volibear's getting buffed next patch? This champ got nerfed for like one patch, and then they're like, or actually more like 2 patches, and they're just like, yeah, we're gonna rebuff this champ. I'm so happy. It's like my main is getting buffed again. Whoopee. Sheesh. What it really means is that when Suo inevitably picks Volibear top, that we get in a worse spot. That's what it means. TBH. Yeah. Let's see how Vendetta Sniper plays this range top. So I want to see some good spacing from the top lane, yeah. Ornn can repoke back with Q if he lands it, but okay. Doing well so far in the bot lane, getting some poke down. Junglers are pathing opposite. The Volibear's pathing bot. The Cho'Gath's pathing top. I don't really know why Cho'Gath's pathing top. I think that like Vayne's gonna be fine. Vayne's not gonna need ganks from the Cho'Gath. They should probably both path bot, but it's fine. That's what I honestly would have expected though. Okay, Waydu Daddy getting chunked. Tough, doing a little bit more damage. Meanwhile, oh, that's a big damage. Waydu Daddy getting ignited. That might be the kill. I don't know. They're flashing heal. They are able to survive though. Now Tahal is getting engaged on. I think Tahal is dead. Nope, gets the first blood. Ooh, close. Close. That was a pretty close all in there. They're barely edging out though. Tahala was able to get the first blood a little bit faster. And now KSC Tutor is getting chunked in lane. Type 1 in chat if you think ranged top laner should be banned from Boost Bash. Type 2 if you think that the sniper is playing a fun champion. I don't know. There are only 2 options. There's no in between. I don't know. Range top is giga cringe. Alright, Volibear and Cho'Gath are trading the scuttles. Volibears that are way faster though, with the faster clear. Well, Volibear's clear. Also looks like Hemi Neutron got a pretty big play going onto Merrick. Merrick's very low, so we'll be staying. Volibear's looking for like a counter gank maybe. But yeah, otherwise not too much happening. I mean, Tahal is doing the Caitlyn thing now with the first blood gold, working out for them barely. It is interesting seeing that Gwen Shapiro stayed, did not decide to recall, is just going for the second clear. We'll have tempo lead though on to kill. So what you can do is you can do this Gromp here, and then you can do Gromp Wolves Red as the Volibear, and then reset, and then play for 530 on the Krugs. And if you get the Krugs at 530, then you're in a really good spot. Okay, really good chunking done by Tahala. Well played. They will get the prio on the bot lane, but they do need to be careful of the Cho'Gath gank. Hopefully their jungler is calming them that Cho'Gath is going to be around. Okay, nice landing the hook. But misses the W, and Fuel is taking a lot of damage. And even though the Jinx trap is out there trying to stand their ground, KSC Tutor looking for the all-in, forces the flash from Vendetta Sniper. But now there's a pause. Hemi's screen is fucked up, I guess. Interesting. Very interesting. This game's close though. Looks like Kel's going for the gank down here. Oh, of course it freezes now. Like, why wouldn't it freeze now? I think they can outplay this though. It's a 2v2. Tahalo and Waydu Daddy can definitely outplay. Waydu Daddy will heal Tahalo with the landing Soraka Qs on the Cho'Gath. Just it's free healing and Jinx is low, so I don't think this is actually a good gank. We'll see. There it is. They recognize that Tahalo's there. Kel completely whiffs the thing. So yeah, they'll probably just get away. Maybe Weighty Daddy's in trouble though. Is actually gonna get hit there. Tala does get one back. So it's a 1 for 2 in the gank. I think they could have played that a little better, I'm not gonna lie. I think that Weighty Daddy used to heal a little too early, I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, 1 for 2. Oh. Yeah. This is what it is. Yeah. Let's see what is up next. It's the dragon. Volibear is just pathing down. Well, not too much going on there on the side of Voli. Cho'Gath is clearing up, so won't be there for the dragon. Vendetta Sniper does have the level lead, but there's a big minion wave, so probably will be able to use that to get level 6. Yep. Alright, cool. Oh, KC Tutor went in. Interesting. KC Tutor is getting punished for using that E in. Oof. That's unlucky. Will Volibear be able to do dragon here? No. Looks like it's just going to be a recall angle. Oh no, Volibear's going back to the Drake. Huh, interesting. Go back. Does have the empowered smite. Is over there. Does not have level 6 yet though. Cho'Gath going AP, so gotta be careful of the damage of the Cho. Yeah, let's see. Orange just kind of looking to neutralize this lane, not do anything too crazy. I mean, you can't really like kill a Vayne, right? It's not gonna happen at this point. Almost had the opportunity earlier, but now it's not looking like it. Let's see. Looks like Voli's going for the dragon. They will get Prio with the Caitlyn. Kel's looking to maybe come back and steal it with the smite. Does get it, but Kel's in a bad spot. Alright. Gwen Shapiro still level 5. Has to be careful here. But looks like the Piltover team is in a good spot. Fuel kind of used the Swain ult, but they will get the flash out. Merrick is dead. Alright, interesting. Believe they traded 1 for 1 there. Actually, no one died. Oh, Gwen Shapiro died. Was stuck in the pit and didn't have flash. So yeah, that makes sense. I think Gwen Shapiro used the flash earlier in that play. Flashed on like the Swain or something. Q flash somebody if I remember correctly. Yeah, Cho'Gath stole the Drake. That's crazy. That does a lot of damage. I'm confused how Cho'Gath had the ult though. I don't think Cho'Gath took the scuttle, so probably just like leashed SP from a wave or something in lane. It's really the only way. Usually you have to take 2 full clears of camps and the first scuttle and the third scuttle. That's what you have to do to get level 6 usually. Alright, Cho'Gath going for grubs. Maybe Volibear will look to play for them. Yep, Volibear's there. And so we'll be bullied off the grubs. Ryze is not there at the fight yet, but Fuel is going to look for the grubs here. We'll maybe play for these. Yep, Fuel is coming in, so Gwen Shapiro has to be careful. You know, you are Volibear, but you're still going to lose the numbers disadvantage fight. Swain, Cho'Gath collapsing, Fuel, and Kel, they're looking to make their mark, and Vendetta Sniper also has the prio, so Gwen Shapiro will just kind of have to leave these be. And the grub will be going over to, what is it, Zaun, I guess, yeah. Grub will be going over to Zaun. Did Cho'Gath eat it again? No, Cho'Gath does not have eat. Okay. Might have used it on the first grub. I don't remember. Otherwise, though, if you look at the CS, you'll actually see that Jinx and yeah, that Jinx is like quite a ways ahead of someone else. There we go. But yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah, Caitlyn has a good amount of CS here. Does not have full item though. Was not able to back yet for that full item spike. Did go for boots instead. So Fuel maybe we'll look for like an all-in. Weighted Addy has to run out, and Tahala will also flash. So they will get away from the Swain ult. Himi Neutron also deterring the gank is able to make that happen. Toph using the Soraka heal, and so they're actually going to look to beat up this bot lane, and they're doing a great job bullying, and there it is, the kill onto the Caitlyn. Well played. They're playing super well right now. I mean, the bot lane is going exactly as expected. I mean, you should outpoke this lane. You have a Caitlyn and a Soraka. Caitlyn will constantly be healed by Soraka, so they just have a really good neutral game. Meanwhile, Victor also has a lead. Victor's just a really strong laner in general. And the only lane that's really behind is Ornn, but, you know, Ornn's keeping up in experience at the very least. So Ornn will be okay. But yeah, I mean, this is looking really good for Piltover here at this point. I'll say the Cho'Gath's a little ahead, but, you know, Volibear is fine, like, even later on. We'll just kind of be tanky. As long as you don't build Flicker Blade second. I think Flicker Blades is super bait. I don't think you should build that item second. I think you should build either tank or like an AP item like Cosmic or Riftmaker. I think Flicker Blades is terrible, especially into a team like this. It's not going to work. You're not going to be able to do much with it. Legipiro looking for an engage onto the Vayne. Meanwhile, Toph looking for a play on the bot lane. So there are two plays going on at the same time. Flash over onto Vendetta Sniper, but we'll just use the tumble to get out, and does get out here. And then the bot lane, it does look like, because they have numbers advantage there, that they will be able to make a play there. And yeah, let's see if Himi Neutron's able to get away. Definitely able to get away here. So it will be the dragon going to kill on Zaun, and yeah, it's good. Just playing different sides, trading sides here. Those go slightly in favor of Zaun because Vendetta Sniper was not able to die. Vendetta Sniper may even be able to look for like a kill or something, but does get hit by the Q and won't be able to continue going in more. So Kel will probably just smite this. Yep, there it is. The smite on the objective is very good, very valuable for Kel. Well played. Cho'Gath is scaling well. That is AP, so it won't be like that tanky. I think actually tank Cho'Gath would have been really good in this against this team. If you go tank, and then you just get tanky enough to the point that like Caitlyn and Victor can't deal real damage to you. Like Caitlyn going lethality first item. That might have actually been scary, but now Caitlyn will probably do a decent amount of damage to the immobile Cho'Gath and just like place a trap down, and then the Cho'Gath won't be able to really do anything. We'll see though. I mean, Ornn's doing a great job neutralizing lane here as well. Even being down like 26 CS. I mean, that's expected against range top, right? It's kind of how it goes. As long as you're getting your XP and you're able to upgrade people's items on time, you should be okay. You should be in a good spot. And it does seem like that's happening. Also not trading bad either, honestly. Poke going in. Alright, Kel's looking for a gank on the Ornn. See how this goes. I think KSE is going to die. Yeah, Kel just uses the ult to get the kill. Other than that, though, they can't really do much. Are they gonna go on to Himi? I think Himi moved here, but Kel also missed the Q, so kind of even. Okay, Gwen Shapiro looking for a play. Does have the Dusk and Dawn. It's important. Dusk and Dawn really strong. No ult for Kel. Does Gwen Shapiro use the ult here? No, it does not. Had the ult, though. I think that could have been a kill there. I'm not going to lie. I think that was probably a kill. Vayne couldn't move. But we'll just opt to go for the Rift Herald instead, which is fine. You still get the Rift Herald here. Okay, there's no way Kel can play for this right now, so yeah, I think it's okay. Also, Soraka can heal you from the other side of the map if needed. And Kel's still trying to go for this. I don't really know why. Definitely cannot go for this. Okay, Caitlyn getting rooted by the Jinx trap, but Jinx not allowed to proceed any further. Just gets wiped off the face of the earth. The Caitlyn damage is huge. They will probably also just get the tower as well. They're doing so well. Nope, Tall was not able to get the tower. The Swain pool was able to chunk Caitlyn a lot, so they'll probably back off pretty soon. Alright. Now Vendetta Sniper has a slight level lead, but that was mainly because of the gank, so not even like a range top thing. Doing a great job. KSC2 is doing a great job keeping the lane relatively safe. Can't do much about getting ganked though. I mean, that's just unlucky. Cho'Gath doing a bunch of true damage to you as well. Jeez, that Vayne damage is crazy. The Bork doing work. Even against like the full armor Ornn. Okay, Gwen Shapiro looking maybe for a play. Gwen Shapiro leaving though. Cho'Gath here. Kel is there. Gotta be careful. We'll be able to get out though. It's fine. Alright, Gwen Shapiro looking. There's a flash. Tahala will get hit by the Cho'Gath, but the Soraka silence being good peel. But it is still a 1-for-1 at this point. But Wady Daddy flashing, Tahala flashing. Have to use all their flashes. Tahala getting another kill. Soraka doing a lot of healing. Toph is not able to keep playing into this fight. Does miss the Jinx ult. And this is a huge play for Tahala. Wady Daddy really showing that the Soraka is such a big value. So yeah, ban the Soraka, I guess. That's the conclusion here, I guess. Gotta ban the Soraka. Thanks for the tier 1 sub, Big Daddy. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for your contribution. Yeah, that was a huge play. Tahala and Wait to Daddy playing that very, very well. Time for the dragon, I'd assume at this point. Yeah, they're gonna go for the dragon. They have to be careful. Tahala is a little bit low. Alright, KSC Tutor having the flash. Is not dying though, at least, at the very least. Will live. But yeah. Himi is getting knocked up, but doesn't really matter. Should be okay. I'll just reset. Let's see. Next up is Baron in a minute and a half, but I don't doubt either of these teams will be looking for an early Baron. I think Tahala is completely fine with this game going later. Gwen Shapiro not going for that play. I feel like Gwen Shapiro has not used the ult even once. I have not seen a single volley ult. We need to see more of those at this point. Come on. Let's get some volley ults going. I want to see the I am the storm volley pounce. Alright. Now the bot lanes will be going to the mid lane, and the mid laners will be swapping. So yeah, now you got the clear start of the mid game here. Okay, Gwen Shapiro is getting the stun off. But still, they just don't want to continue even with the Ornn ult. The Ornn ult, I think it missed. I didn't see that. I think the Ornn ult missed. Toph may be looking for something here, but will not. So yeah, I really like this Caitlyn pick. It's doing really well. It's making putting a lot of pressure all over the map. Kel's having to just sit on the Jinx for now. Not able to really just safely get camps. Just have to be a little bit careful here. Alright, Ornn getting some tower plates. That's good. It is level 13 at this point already, so yeah, that's good. And they will drop the Herald top, so let's see what they can do with this. Does look like fuel would be there to respond, so they have to be a little bit careful. They can't just do this without anything, and so yeah, all they'll get is a single hit. Jinx is playing safe, so they won't really be able to also either play in the Jinx either. And so the Herald not really getting much value here. Unlucky. As the game continues, though, the Baron is up, so yeah, I mean, that's the next objective to be playing for here. The Dragon is not up for another 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It seems like Zaun has the Drake advantage, and Piltover is down 1 Drake, but they did get the last one after that team fight win from Wade to Daddy and Tall, just playing it super clean. Okay, Vayne getting knocked up. Is getting chunked a little bit, but yeah, I mean, you know, KSC Tutor keeping it pretty clean, honestly. Only 0-1, and it was because of a gank. Vayne has not gotten a single kill. Is up a solid like 58 CS or so, 60 CS now. But you know, I mean, again, range top laner against tank. It's kind of just part of the trade deal, you know, like keeping as long as you're keeping up in XP, you'll be okay. You'll be kind of fine. Because the range top laner will be way less useful in these fights. Alright, Vendetta Sniper looking for the all-in. Meanwhile, Kel getting the shutdown on Wade's Daddy. Actually, Toph got it. Interesting. And KSC Tutor will die too. Oh, good turnaround by Zaun there. They're getting a lot here. Gwen Shapiro also dying. Maybe they're able to kill Tahala too. Jeez, but Tahala does so much damage. Is able to get one back, but this is still a really good play for Zaun here. They will get a lot. We'll play to them. I wonder if they'll look for a Baron here or if they'll just reset. I think they're just going to reset. They're a little bit low for the Baron. They will get the bot lane tower, though. Bot lane tower going over to Merrick, and they will start to equalize this gold here. So gold's kind of close now. It was a very good comeback play by them. Definitely going to be some regrets around that play if they lose the game. There's a lot of shutdown going over. The Caitlyn shutdown is gone. The Soraka shutdown also gone. Yeah, it's not that was not too good. That was not ideal. But now, Dragon, 25 seconds. People are going to be able to respawn for this, so Gwen Shapiro will be here. Maybe we'll look for the Cho'Gath. Does use the E very late, though. And is kind of, like, use the ult. Like, get the ult going. We got an ult on this Volibear. Like, are we just not using ult? Like, what's happening? You could have just killed him with ult. You just buffer the Swain route. Whatever. They still get the Dragon. I guess that's what they're kind of looking for. They're looking for just equalizing the dragons, just making sure that denying soul point. But you definitely could have gotten more, I feel like, for sure. Yeah, we gotta be less scared on this volley pick. You are a very strong champ when you ult. Alright. So now Baron is going to be the next point of attention. Ornn has level 15. Did upgrade Caitlyn's items. Also upgraded the Frozen Heart for himself at this point. Vayne's still going to do a lot of damage though. You got to be careful. And Vayne will be using the Ghost. KC Tutor has to use the Flash, but we'll probably just die here. Was a little bit gone, a little bit too far in lane. And so Kel will be able to get... There's the ult. There we go, finally. We finally got something going. Wasn't really able to do much more than that, though. Unluckily. Again, Flicker Blades. just not as tanky, I guess. Like, it's unlucky. Will be Vendetta Sniper actually getting a lot here. Showing that, you know, maybe this Vayne pick isn't too bad after all. Oh, misses the flash over the wall. Oof. Unlucky. That's sad. But yeah, Vayne will be having to die here probably. We'll probably just die to a tower. Doesn't quite die though. Maybe we'll be able to get out. Let's see. Close. Yeah, is able to get out actually. I thought it was just going for an execute, but you can actually just get out of that. It's pretty good. Why is the Vayne so tanky? I guess it's just top laners getting extra XP that makes them like super tanky for no reason. Like geez, no items and just was like just infinitely more, like has over 2k HP. How much HP does Jinx have? Definitely not that much. Probably like half that much HP. Everyone play range top. That's how you become like tanky on 80 carries. Just get the extra XP. I think both teams are just gonna be looking for the next dragon though. Not looking to risk it for Baron. They don't want to play for it. They're playing it very slowly. Just causing me to yawn a little bit. I want some action. You know, another thing to consider is that Himi Neutron is just kind of like quietly farming up and does have a lot of value here. So, yeah, I think Himi is just secretly gonna pop off in a team fight. Is kind of strong. Has like 2.5 items at this point on the Victor. Starting to spike a little bit. So yeah, definitely be aware of that as well. But really, like, you just have to play around Tahala if you're Piltover here. It's too good. Oh, it looks like Zaun's gonna start the Baron. It's a Baron start. In the meantime, I guess they just saw the bot lane was like in the jungle for whatever reason, or like, oh, free Baron, easy. I mean, they're still up there. What are they doing? They're just watching. Like, I don't know what they think was going on. I guess they like realized too late that the Baron was being taken, so they just. I don't know. That was a little interesting, for sure. Yeah. Weird. Will they go for the dragon though? At the very least, dragon's up in 25 seconds. They should try for it. They will have to deal with a really tanky Kel, but I think Tahala can shred through that immediately. Has the Mortal Reminder, so yeah. Oh, be a lot of value for sure. Okay, Kel getting the knockup. And they gotta be careful though. Alright, Kel looking for more. Just like looking to see if people are in that bush. But it will be Gwen Shapiro starting the Drake, so let's see how this Drake fight goes. Kel trying zone. Oh wow, they got the Drake quickly. I guess Caitlyn just does a lot of damage. Gwen Shapiro is looking to flash away. Not gonna keep fighting anymore. KSC Tutor is getting the hit, but they're just gonna probably leave KSC Tutor to die. And yeah, there he goes. Vendetta Sniper getting the kill on KSC Tutor. The trade of Drake for the tank Ornn. I don't know, the Ornn's not looking too useful. I feel like the lane was fine. You played the lane okay. You got as much experience as you could. You kept up. But after the laning phase, wasn't like playing safe enough. Wasn't respecting the fact that like you can just start getting killed by Vayne whenever you want. So, yeah. Now without the Ornn, they can't really step up here. So Zaun is looking to make a push. They are up a 2k gold now as well, so you got to be careful now. I mean, you know, like I was saying, you know, I mean, inevitably whichever team plays it better will probably win, despite whatever comp difference you may have. Like, Caitlyn was in a really strong spot, but like, I mean, Gwen Shapiro and KSC Tudor are not looking very tanky this game. And maybe part of it is because of the fact that, okay, they are going to look on the Swain maybe, and Swain is just instantly dead. See, there's a good fight. Maybe Merrick getting stunned by the volley is getting engaged on by the volley. The Tahala is just doing so much damage, is able to get so much triple kill there for Tahala, as the rest of them will flash away. Kel will flash, and so they're probably not able to do anything. Quadra kill, in fact, for Tahala. It looks like Toph will just run away, but wow, well played. That is exactly how they want to play that comp. Use the Ornn ult, use the front line, make space for the Caitlyn and Soraka to just output, the Caitlyn to output tons of damage. And yeah, that was exactly how they should be playing those fights. That was perfect, really. So, well played to them. Now they will get rewarded with some more towers and stuff. So yeah, good job. Maybe they will take back this game. Now the gold lead is in favor. It's swung from 2k in favor of Zaun to 2k in favor of... Oh, what the hell? That was like one auto attack. Like, did one headshot auto did like half of Jinx HP bar. It is getting a little bit crazy now. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, wait, daddy. What the hell? Okay, using the... I wonder if they can actually outplay this, though. Wait, daddy using the flash. What the hell happened there? Yo, what the hell? I'm clipping that one. That's kind of interesting. What? Oh, what? Yeah, that was an interesting flash, let's just say. Baron up in 1 minute 53. Dragon also up in 1 minute and 53. They are both up at the same time. So we're going to have some interesting choices to be made by both teams. If you are Piltover, you probably just go for the soul. And so, you know, there isn't really much that Zaun can really do at this point in the game to contest you. They have to be very careful. Like, Kel is strong, is very fed, but the Caitlyn will still just cut through Kel, probably just do so much damage. At this point, has a Bloodthirster to heal, Hex Optics, the new range matters item. So as long as they play it well. Oh, Weighted Daddy did get hit though. Has to be careful, and Kel does get the kill on Weighted Daddy, is able to get that one. Nice little chunk there. Meanwhile, Gwen Shapiro is trying to kill the Jinx. They are able to get it with the Victor. Volley will just run away probably. Gwen Shapiro will be okay. But yeah, now Tahala and Himi Neutron are just doing so much here. They are able to get the favorable trade, and yeah, unlucky for Weighted Daddy. That was unfortunate. Meanwhile, though, Vendetta Sniper looking to take a tier 3 tower. Isn't able to get too much though. Himi Neutron clearing the wave out, stopping. But let's go Drake play. I want to see a Drake fight here. Oh, Gwen Shapiro's actually a little bit caught. Whoa, why are you back there? What happened? Uh-oh. Got an ult. Maybe. Oh, actually is able to get out. Interesting. Okay, they're turning it around. Kel is just dead to Tahala. Tahala is doing so much damage. Jeez, oh my goodness. And they will probably just turn for the dragon after that. So yeah, that is what they will do. Go for Drake. Play onto the Drake here. And that is the soul, which means that Caitlyn will do even more damage, and Victor. So at this point, Piltover's team is scary. And yeah, this is kind of what I assumed would happen at this point. Like, I mean, I didn't assume it would be to this extent, but yeah, I mean, like, Caitlyn gets ahead. Caitlyn is able to, and Victor are able to do just so much damage that they can just kind of zone. And then the two tanks are able to, the Volley and the Ornn are able to just kind of zone everyone out. the rest of the team out, and so they can just kind of play front to back really, really well. And that is exactly what's happening. Like, even Kel trying to frontline is just not able to accomplish very much here, and Fuel is just not even able to get in range as the Swain. And now with the Infernal Soul, it's going to be even harder to do that. But now it's just a matter of ending. It's 35 minutes in. They have Baron, they have Soul. So they should look to make the end happen, you know? Caitlyn is also like full build with GA. So, come on. If there's a time to end it now is Caitlyn. You're full build. You don't get any stronger. You need to look for something. KSC Tutor going for the flash. Isn't able to get it, but Valhalla one-shots. Valhalla one-shot the Jinx. Oh my goodness. Two-shot the Vayne too. Okay, interesting. It's just literally just okay. Yeah, no, this is just like, it's like, what can you do at this point? Like, that's GG. There we go. That's it. That's probably it. I mean, like, this Caitlyn is so fed. Didn't even need the GA. Insane. Wow. Yee. That's it. It's a wrap. There we go. All right. That's game one. See how game two goes. I think that was just phenomenal drafting. That was a huge draft diff, honestly. And then they played it well too. They played around the Caitlyn very well. Caitlyn got fed. Fed Caitlyn, did work in team fights. And yeah, Soraka also doing hella work as well. You know what confuses me? What confuses me is if they are, if I get out of the game like 3 minutes after they end or whatever the spectator delay is, then how come they haven't like figured out their side select and started draft yet? Because I feel like whenever I'm playing, like as soon as I'm out of the game, we're already in the draft. Very interesting. But they're talking about what side to pick. Bro, just pick a side. Alright, anyway. Let's look at some of these clips, I guess. There are some in particular I want to look at. That Caitlyn outplay was pretty huge. Let me see if I can find it. Alright, I'm using the other movies and viewer. Movies viewer, not the stupid media. Yeah, this one. This one allows me to. Was it this? No, it was later than this. No. No. Oh yeah, it was this one. Wait. Can I go back? Hell no, I can't go back. No, it was before this. Oh yeah, it was this fight right here. This was pretty big. Valhalla gets hit initially, but then this was like Omega good fighting. Gwen Shapiro gets killed, but then Way Too Daddy and Valhalla just outplayed this super hard. Out of vision, flashes away. Valhalla, Way Too Daddy is just like playing back. Like this is optimal Soraka gameplay right here. Like look at this. This is just optimal. This is why you don't give Soraka to a Soraka player. I know, pretty crazy, right? And then this happens. And then now it's like 8-2 was like manageable before, but now it's cooked after this happened. Let's see if they're starting. Nope, not yet. But yeah, no, that's when it became like unmanageable to like win after that play. That was pretty crazy. That was an insane play. And then, like, you know, near the end, like, you know, this is, like, this fight and the fight before, I even, like, was really well played. I think this was the Soul fight. Yeah. When Shapiro gets out, and then they, Yeah, Gwenchbeer surprisingly did not get chunked here. Guess Kel didn't want to use the ult, and then maybe they look. Still not playing here, yeah. And then like the Hall is just doing so much damage. Like, look how quick the it was the Cho'Gath who died so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4 auto attacks. Pretty crazy. Yeah, that was pretty insane. And then this was the last fight, I think. Yeah. With the GA. I mean, this damage. 1. No, like, whoa. Wait. Yo. Huh? Where did Jinx go? Question mark. 1 frame. Next frame. How much HP did Jinx have? 2k? Jeez. That's insane. That's a rough way to go, I'm not gonna lie. That is a rough way to go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, from here it was just like 1, 2 on the Vayne. I think it was 2 hits on the Vayne. 1, 2. Yep, 2 hits on the Vayne. 1, 2, 3 on the Swain. Oh, I guess Gwen Shapiro stole the Penta. Sag. Merrick died, and then yeah, no, this is just like it's so cooked. Okay, they're starting their draft. Jeez, that was insane though. That was pretty crazy. All right. I wonder if their ban strategies have changed. Now that Soraka is not there, though, they don't have to deal with that anymore. Zaun's still banning a bunch of mid laners. Fizz, Kassadin, gone. And then for Piltover, it's pretty similar. It's a Moo, a Kali, which were from before. But then the Udyr. I don't think Udyr was banned last time. Azir ban. I think one of the Piltover players plays Azir top. I think. Yeah, I think one of the Piltover players plays Azir top. Okay, they pick Mundo. I think that's their jungler. I think that's their jungler. Bruh, everyone saying first is funny, I think. Yeah, you're first. Technically, I was first. I opened the stream as soon as I started streaming, so it was actually me. Brand pick. Is this Brand jungle to counter the Mundo? I'm first. All right. I guess you're first. Mundo Shyvana. I like this. I like this against the Mundo. You realize that Mundo's probably not going to do much early, and you pick some free scaling. I wonder where Brand goes, though. Brand maybe mid lane. Yeah, I'd assume it's Brand's mid. And then Shyvana jungle. I feel like one thing that happens with a lot of Chemtech teams is they, like, choose the, like, weirdest... They choose, like, the most, like, insanely, like, Omega Brain drafts that, like, you know, you don't actually have to, like, think this hard about it. Just pick a good champ in this situation that you play. Like, so a lot of Chemtech teams, like, pick these flex picks for the sake of, like, flexing them. I've asked about them in, like, interviews and stuff. It's very funny. Ezreal Seraphine, very clear, though. This is bot lane support, probably. And then Zaun, let's see what they pick next. Let's see what roles everyone's going. Like, it could even be, like, Brand jungle, Shyvana top. We don't know. I like Shyvana into Mundo, though. I think that's a good option. Shyvana does so much damage later. Trundle, also very good into Mundo. Wow. So, like, who... So, it's Shyvana jungle, Trundle top, Brand mid, surely, right? And then I think they're assuming it's Mundo top, because Trundle is pretty good into Mundo. Galio band. Makes sense. They're gonna ban more mid laners. This is gonna be 5 mid laners banned from Zaun. Or banned by Zaun. Interesting. Smolder mid banned. I don't think Smolder mid's that good. I guess they don't want like them to have even more like max health shred. Like, I don't know. Malzahar's the final ban. Yeah, no, it's 5 mid laners being banned by Zaun. That's fucking crazy. Jeez. Alright. Interesting. Ori banned. Wow, so many mid laners are gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8. So there are 8 mid lane bans, and then there are 2 mid laners gone from last game. Like, oh my god, there's just no mid laners anymore. Kog'Maw being picked. Jeez, they're just like, alright, we're gonna pick like every max HP damage champ in the game. Like, they saw Moonded or like, yeah, alright, we're gonna pick like every max HP damage champ. Have fun playing. I guess their support is the last pick, or it's brand support. I have no idea. We'll see. If you're responding to this as Piltover, just pick Poke, honestly. Or that works too, I guess. But like, it's still just another option for like Shyvana and Trundle to nuke. I don't think Malphite's that scary. Veigar's good. I like Veigar. I like Veigar a lot. I think Veigar's good. I don't like Malphite as much until a team like this. Against a team like this, you want to just like whittle them down. And Veigar does that well. It was like Ezreal, Seraphine, Veigar. Those are good. If you wanted to play a more tanky champ, I mean, you probably shouldn't because like they have so much tank shred. Even more tank shred. Look at this. This is like the most tank shreddy team in the game. Oh my god. And then you pick Malphite after seeing 4 tank shredders? You better be going full AP Malphite. Like, even then, you probably still just lose it. Like, I don't see that working. I like Zaun's team better. I 100% like Zaun's team better. I mean, they have so many ways to just tank all of Veigar's stuff. I mean, and they have so much damage to deal with, like, Mundo and stuff and Malphite. I don't think that those champs are going to get that much value. It's like, even if Malphite engages with, like, the Seraphine, like, it's Trundle Shyvana. Surely they'll be tanky enough, and then Brand will just click ult and do a bunch of damage anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this draft by Piltover as much. I liked it until I saw Malphite, honestly. And I was like, wait, this identity? What is Malphite going to do this game? Feels like Malphite's not going to do too much. But yeah, let's see. Next game. All right. Oh, we're gonna start the game soon. I guess for now I'll replay go through some of the replays and from last game. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and yeah. Just wait for the next game. Yes.
You're scared. Good to know. To the briny deep.
Godless. As you wish. Your emperor shall return.
What did I do?
All right, I had a little bit of water. I'm back. So, yeah. All right. Just replaying the plays from the last game. I think way too daddy and Tahala popped off. This caster's epic. Can we have him on more often? You want to have me on more often? You want to have me on more often? I've been like casting every single game for like, except for like like one or two of them, except for like one game that I was in, and then like the game right after that when I wanted to go to sleep, bruh. And then yeah, I'm challenger, and then I woke up. That's what. Yeah. Challenger, and then I woke up. So you gonna okay, all right. I am Sevelin. But also, I was thinking of, and I actually still have this idea. I think in my downtime, like when I'm like during weekends, what I might do is I might develop, like I'm a software developer who hasn't done much like like just like fun projects. I think a fun project that I might work on is like developing my own spectator overlay that like looks really nice and like displays the teams and stuff. I think that would be a pretty fun project, you know, display like some of the objective timers and things like that. That would be fun. Sethelin, hello. Okay, all right. You're trolling me. I know you. All right, let's see. I'm looking at these plays are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. What happened? Oh, there's the spectator plays going off already. I see. All right. Oh yeah, way too daddy got one shot, and then immediately after, Kel took so much damage. That was insane. Jeez. Gwen Shapiro got that. Volibear getting buffed. We need to work on that Volibear. I can help you with your Volibear if you're on. I love Volibear. Yeah, this was a pretty good fight. It's like Paul was just pumping damage at the end of the game. Had 15 of the 19 kills of the team. That's immaculate. That's crazy. KSC tutor. I don't know if you saw that. KSC tutor here. Missed the ult and then because got condemned over and then the E and then E'd anyway and just got the knockup. And then Tahala flashed for the one shot. Jeez, that was so much damage. Oh my god. Yeah, like my goodness, that is a ton of damage. Yeah. And from there, they just like end the game. Yeah. Epic. All right, game's up. We'll be there in a second. Let's get back into the main game. Whoopee. All right. I swear to God, the fact that objective timers always goes off triggers me a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. There you go. I like the green Acel skin. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think that I think that Zaun's team is just like, it just pumps out so much max HP damage. They pump out damage so much. And then like, what? Wait, Malphite's top? I thought Malphite was jungle and Mundo was top. Whoa. Hold on a second. Surely Trundle just hard wins this, right? Like, surely, right? I don't know if Malphite's gonna go AP, but even Malphite goes AP, Trundle still hard wins. Yeah, I mean, I don't ever see a way that Trundle loses. Gets Pillar, Malphite can't do anything. See, junglers pathing opposite, Mundo pathing bot lane, Kel pathing top lane. Interestingly enough, Kel is pathing away from the dragon as Shyvana, so probably looking to do a bot to top clear and then just reset and then take dragon, but usually that's not exactly what Shyvana's like try to do. They usually try to get the dragon as soon as it spawns. So it will be Kel having to either choose to take the dragon on spawn or have to give up some camps on the top side after the second clear. So we will see how they decide to handle that. Meanwhile, Ezreal's Seraphine getting chunked pretty low. Is a little bit of trouble here for sure. Brand is just doing a lot of damage. Does have heal though. Does have heal. I also couldn't help but notice that they did a full lane swap in their team. Zaun did like full lane swaps. They have completely different lanes, whereas on the other hand, oh wow, this Trundle's doing so much damage. Toph doing a lot there. Yeah, Piltover decided to kind of not swap at all, which is what I think is what you probably should do. I don't think that you should swap lanes. I think that makes, like, you're trying to confuse people, but I think that it confuses your own team more because you have less practice on the other roles. Toph getting the pillar, is able to maybe look for something here. Toph flashing away though. KSC Tutor missing the E. I just didn't have enough health to play for that though. A little bit unfortunate for Toph, but maybe Kel will go in for a gank or something and try to look for this Malphite. But at the very least, we'll try to just get the wave in for Toph. But the wave was pushing back. I don't think Toph needed the help. Meantime, Gwen Shapiro looking onto the Mundo mid, but you know, not really much happening here. It is Toph just trying to maybe look for something here. Does heal off that minion with the Trundle passive. Maybe we'll be able to play it, but they end up just backing. So Shyvana also will be a little bit late to the camp. So what I assume Shyvana's going to do is just do the bot camps, path to the dragon, and just take the dragon as soon as possible and just skip the top side. You know, can work, but you do lose a little bit of CS there doing it that way, and you do sacrifice some tempo as well. So what you probably should do at this point is just sack the 8 CS and just go for the dragon and then try to do a top to bot clear. On the other hand, we see that the mid laners are trading a lot. Both mana bars are very low. Hemi Neutron is getting the better of Vendetta Sniper though right now. On the other hand, Way to Daddy got a really good chunk on the Merrick, but you know Merrick does have the passive. They still have to be a little bit careful because they are a little bit low. They do commit for too much, then the Cog Bomb might just kill them. So they got to be careful. Also, Fuel is full HP, just looking to make space for Merrick to farm a little bit. Yeah, no, Siobhan is actually just going to path away from the Drake. Drake spawning in 5 seconds, so maybe we'll do like one more camp, but I'd be very curious if Shyvana doesn't just like go for things immediately. Toph gotta be careful here. KSC Tutor does have level 6 on the Malphite. Can't take too much damage or else you risk getting ulted. And Toph does not yet have that. It also looks like Tutor is going for like an armor build, at least with the one cloth armor right now. We can only assume, right? So has to be careful of the Trundle ults. The Trundle ult can just like completely destroy KSC Tutor. This gank's a little bit odd, questionable. You show not on the Dragon or Shyvana, and KSC Tutor can just get out like that. Shyvana's ganks pre-6 are not that good, so definitely a little bit of a mistake there. Still looking, maybe to try and make this Trundle strong. Maybe because they think it's a counter matchup. Kel does get level 6 off it, though. But at this point, like, yeah, Mundo just gets the Dragon. Gwen Shapiro going for the Drake here, rightfully so. And I think Kel is just trying to maybe like look for something here, but misses the E. KSC Tutor will probably just use the ult to get out, and yeah, that's what KSC Tutor does. I don't even think that they actually needed to use the ult. They probably could have just like left. I mean, you say you cannot give Kel Shyvana, but Shyvana did not get the first Dragon. Pathed the opposite lane and lost a lot of tempo in the plays, so unlucky. I mean, you don't, to be fair, you don't have too much prio mid, so maybe you try to look for something. I don't know. I just feel like ganking the Malphite top doesn't really like help you that much. Kel looking for another gank onto Hemi Neutron. Isn't really able to do much though, is getting caged and probably will just have to leave. So yeah, ends up leaving. Probably a little bit upset that these ganks aren't working, but you know, it's Shyvana. You know, you're not playing Shyvana for ganks, right? So what happens next here? I mean, bot lane is still kind of chill. Trundle versus Malphite lane has kind of neutralized, and Trundle is ahead by 10 CS, so we'll have a pretty big lead there. Malphite going plated steel caps to start, so we'll have a lot of movement speed, but, you know, we'll probably just be playing it pretty careful. But, yeah, movement speed doesn't really help you when this kind of thing happens, so you gotta be careful. Toph getting the better of that trade there, and we'll be building towards the Ravenous Hydra, as we can see by the T-Mat buy first. So we'll be doing a lot of damage to KSC Tutor, especially when the ult is popped. Alright, Fuel looking for something, maybe holds the Q. Does not get it though. Azrael will get out. And Toph using the ult, probably just to steal some HP away, get the better trade. And is able to move now a little bit. Does have like a slightly stronger position now than KSC Tutor. But that ult seemed a little bit wasted. I feel like you probably could have gotten more value from it. You didn't really. So KSC Tutor will not be able to really contest the grubs though, but Vendetta Sniper is also just kind of weaker than Hemi Neutron at this point. Kel ulting across the river is trying to get it, but will not get any of the grubs here. So Kel just trying to steal grubs with ult, but won't get anything there. Unfortunate. Yeah, lucky. much is going on though. Trundle is... Malphite does have ult, right? Yeah, Malphite has ult. Maybe can look, but does not choose to look. Trundle did not have ult there. You probably could have killed that, actually, I think. It would have been close, for sure. Okay, maybe Himi Neutron can get it. Flash ult! Bam! First blood for Himi Neutron. Oh, yeah, that was well played. Oh my god. The outplay, Vigar. Fuel using the flash to get out. They will get the flash, though, the replay on that. So, will they kill Merrick, too? Let's see. Probably not. I would imagine no. Gets the flash. Is able to run away. Okay. Looks like the bot lane is going to get the better of them. And it looks like Himi is also getting the better. So, both bot lane and top lane. But Kel looking for a gank here. Will maybe try to make a play with the Shyvana ult here. Does have it fully charged up. We'll go and wait Daddy. Wait till Daddy flashes. And we'll just get out. So flash trade for ult. Gwen Shapiro trying to look to maybe make a play back onto kill. But won't really be able to do much there. Vendetta Sniper playing the lane safe. You know, playing the ace hole fine. This point is a little bit of farm down though. So has to be very careful. Gwen Shapiro stayed in the bush making Kel flash. The ult ran out on the Shyvana. So... has to be careful. Gwen Shapiro is a little bit caught here, but so is Talhalla. Talhalla getting Brand ulted, so we'll have to run away. Gwen Shapiro also taking some damage from the Gwen ult, but yeah, it will just be the one kill on Talhalla. The Brand ult was able to get it there. But now Toph able to look on KSC Tutor, does flash, isn't actually able to get the kill onto KSC Tutor, but that was close. That was close. Also did have the Malphite ult though. Okay. Dragon's up, and Gwen Shapiro is very low, so I assume that this will just be a free dragon for Zaun here. They will be looking for this, and they will do it on Scuttle Vision, but it really just doesn't matter. These are the kind of dragons that I like to take, the ones where even though they know that you're on it, they can't do anything about it, and so the only one who can really respond is Himi. Himi will look, does get the kill on the 1 HP dragon, but Fuel auto-attacks it, so we'll be able to come back there, and now Himi is a little bit stuck. Does have the shutdown as well, so who got that? It looks like Brand got that. Fuel got that, so well played to the Brand. Oh, hey, they're keeping on going. Way Too Daddy might be a little bit dead here. Does get killed. Vendetta Sniper with the flash out, and Merrick is blocking for Vendetta Sniper, is able to make the blocking happen, and let's see, is Talhalla able to get the kill on Merrick? Is able to. Well played. That was a really interesting sequence of events. A lot happened there. Dragon was taken by Fuel with the single auto attack after Himi killed Kel, and then from there, yeah, there was a lot of fighting going on, and what ended up happening was Merrick died, and Himi died. Himi was caught in the pit. Let's see though, is Mundo gonna play this? Yes, Mundo is gonna play this on Toph. See, Toph does not have Subjugate yet, so has to kind of like dodge some stuff, and probably just won't be able to. There we go. KSC Tutor getting the kill onto Malphite with the gank. Well played. All right. Let's see, nothing else much happening though. On the map, doesn't look like the Shyvana is going to be doing much counterplay for the gank there, so the Shyvana will just keep clearing. Probably could have like taken the bot side or something as a trade, but just deciding to clear her own camps at this point. All right, Himi Neutron does get the cage, but Himi Neutron will also be getting engaged on by Kel, and is not able to get the kill, so Vendetta Sniper will just get the kill on the Himi with the gank. Well played. Talhalla is looking for an Ezreal ult back, but does not land it. All right, well played for Kel. Good gank there. See what's happening now. Nothing much. Fuel's starting to do a little bit of damage. That's good. Has the Rylai's as well, so we'll start to like slow the Seraphine. Seraphine also going for Rylai's, of course. That was like a huge combo. Fuel getting chunked by Talhalla. Talhalla looking to E in. Is looking to play aggressively here. Gwen Shapiro is there. You have to be careful. Merrick is getting hit a lot by Talhalla. Gwen Shapiro looking for the ult, and it wasn't enough. Way Too Daddy was able to get it, and Gwen was just using or not Gwen, Bran was able to use all of the ults, and Gwen Shapiro will collect the double kill on the back end. So well played to both teams, 2 for 2 there on the play. Let's see. Meanwhile, it looks like Trundle is ganking his own lane on a ward though, so KC will just queue. Won't really be able to do much. Kel also looking on Hemi Neutron. Is Kel dead? I would like to see this fight on the other side of the lane. It looks like Aesol ulted, so I don't know why we panned over, why the auto spectate panned over to the top lane. I feel like the mid lane fight was a little bit more important for the state of the game. But we will have Toph a little bit caught here. Has to run away, making sure that he's safe. And the Rift Herald spawning definitely causing attention to a lot of players on both teams. The Brand support will be going back down to bot lane, looking for the Ezreal though. So it looks like the Herald will go over to Piltover since they do not have their support here. Since Zaun does not have their support here. Hemi Neutron trying to get the combo onto Kel. Wasn't able to get the ult though. So the Death Sniper trying to look for maybe something, but we'll just have to Astral Flight out. And so, yeah, it'll just be Piltover getting the Herald here. On the other hand, it looks like Fuel and Merrick are trying to use that numbers advantage in the bot lane to get some plates onto the tower. But the trade is Herald, so I don't know if it's worth it. We'll see if the Kog'Maw can really take advantage of being alone in this lane. Hasn't yet really been able to. All the kills have been going over to Brand. Toph looking to maybe chunk KSC Tutor. Does use the flash, and it looks like, yeah, KSC Tutor will just die. Wasn't able to deal with the Trundle ult there. And Trundle is living, has free reign on this tower. So it looks like Piltover will be trading towers. So what the hell? Why'd they not just take the tower? Yeah, so Piltover gets the mid tower. Zaun will get the top lane tower. So that is the trade so far. Brand trying to use the ult, trying to get something a little bit extra. Maybe at the very least it'll chunk Piltover for the dragon here. And so it'll be Zaun looking for this dragon. Trundle just reset. So we'll have to probably use teleport to get to this dragon here. Does have it up though, importantly. And Tahala is looking to get this tower first before the dragon starts. Is going to move though, probably at this point. And now it looks like Piltover has a collapse. They have people on both sides. Okay, Mundo using the ult, but probably won't be enough. It looks like Zaun just decided to engage onto one of the sides of the map. Hemi Neutron is looking a little bit caught out by Trundle. Isn't able to deal with the pillar, so they will just die. And so the way that Zaun decided to play it was they just basically said, all right, we see 2 of you bot, 2 of you mid, and we're just going to go for the 2 people in the mid lane and just kill them. And that is exactly what happened. Now KSC Tutor not really doing much here. Just almost nearly dies to the Kog'Maw over the wall. That was insane amounts of damage by Kog'Maw. Even at 1 and 2, doing so much damage. Hasn't even reset yet either. So, yeah. We'll see how Zaun decides to play it from here. They played that sequence really well. Piltover had to wait a little bit and play a little bit more patient there. For sure. Oof. Now Baron is spawning in 1 minute and 28 seconds. That is going to be the next objective. We'll see how both teams set up around it, if they even decide to set up at all for it. They might just not set up for Baron. That's what a lot of teams have done in Chemtech. They've just decided to not go for Barons early, play it a little bit safer, even if one of them does have a lead. It does look like Zaun having the slight lead here is a little bit stronger this game. But Piltover is definitely not out of it. They still have a Drake. They have 2 grubs. Or they have 3 grubs, actually. They have all the grubs, so can definitely make things happen. Kel maybe looking to make a play. Does get spotted, though. Toph, though, looking into Hemi Neutron, is able to get the pillar again, but is not able to go around the Vygar cage. So we'll use the Subjugate, but Hemi Neutron does have the Spell Shield. or just the regular shield actually. And it looks like him and Neutron is just able to kill Toph with the help of Gwen Shapiro. So yeah, well played. Trundle did use Ignite, and Hemi did use the ult there. So well played. It looks like Kel is maybe trying to look on to KSC Tutor. They didn't see him. He's hiding. Oh, they found him. They found him. He might be dead now. Oof. All right, unlucky. Sag. All right. Do something real fast. All right, there you go. Back. Had to respond to text real quick. All right. Yeah, no, this game is a lot of the Chemtech games are very slow, I'd say. Let's see. Who goes for the Baron? If anyone. Probably no one. They'll probably be setting up for the Dragon in the next 2 minutes. Nothing will really be happening between now and then they'll just all group up for Dragon and just see who wins the fight. That's why I predict happens. Toph looking maybe to do something, but yeah, Hemi is just playing very, very safe here, so won't really be able to do anything. I think if this game goes long, though, the team with the Kog'Maw, Aesol, Shyvana, Trundle, Brand will definitely win later fights, though. Oh my... Okay, you're getting banned, bro. That's crazy. Alright. Ban this guy. And the Dragon is going to start in 1 minute and 17 seconds. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, they're starting the Baron. Oh my God, they're doing Baron. Zaun is going for Baron. This is crazy. Never seen before. Hemi Neutron looking to stop it, but Toph just has the catch on Hemi, is able to get it. Now KSC Tutor looking for the ult, but no follow-up there. So they will just have to go out and leave the fight. Gwen Shapiro may be looking for something. Aesol is getting the ult to Zaun, and so this will be a really good play for Zaun. They got the Baron and they turned to fight. This is really well played by them. Kel getting the kill onto Seraphine as well, and so yeah, they were able to get the play, and they could probably turn for Dragon. I don't know if they can do Baron here, but they will actually just do the Baron. It's insane. Yep. Alright, let's go for the Baron. Let's see it. Alright, in the meantime, the other team's going for the Dragon, so we'll have Piltover getting something at least in return, even though they lost that fight. But that was really well played fight by Zaun. They just kind of waited for Piltover to come in, and then they turned, and they did they did a great job. And there was a little bit miscoordination from Zaun. KSC obviously going in a little bit early. Hemi Neutron walking a little bit too close, was able to was just dead there, and then yeah, KSC kind of compensated with the Malphite ult and died. So yeah, it will be the Baron going over to Zaun, and let's see what they're able to do with this. They have a Trundle, and that is a first tower. So yeah, played. Is Toph going to look for a play onto KC? No, wasn't really able to get anything there. Nothing will really happen. It looks like, though, Fuel is trying to make a play here. Looking for maybe something. Wasn't able to get much, though, unfortunately. So, yeah. They will just kind of hold. Malphite and Seraphine will kind of just hold the bot lane. not really able to get too much going there. Anything else though? Let's see. This looks like Zaun's trying to group bot lane, but Merrick took a lot of damage from the Ezreal ults there, so has to back off a little bit. Be careful. Mines his HP. In the meanwhile, though, another sniper is pushing the top lane, is able to get that lane push, but it just doesn't seem like they're doing very much with this Baron. I feel like they could have probably done a little bit more at this point. Okay, KSC Tutor going in, trying to look on just Kel, but Kel is just so tanky, not losing like any HP. Kel looking for the Shyvana ult, completely whiffing, and now Mundo using the ult, going after Kel, is able to get the kill. Meanwhile, Toph looking to use the ult and kill Talhalla, so trades are going either way, but it does look like Zaun is probably winning this one. Gwen Shapiro will get chunked out by the A-Soul and probably killed here. Yep, Vendetta Sniper getting the kill there. And the Sniper will use the W, probably get the kill on Himi Neutron as well. The ult wasn't quite enough damage, so yeah, it looks like Zaun will just win that fight, ace them, and maybe look for a lot more now. The fight going heavily in favor of Zaun here. Merrick going for the tower in the mid lane, was chunked out before the fight, so wasn't really able to participate, but they still won. So yeah. I don't really much. Is Gwen Shapiro gonna look in here? Like, I feel like Vendetta Sniper can just try to go in. Yeah. Vendetta Sniper and Merrick are no joke to Mundo at this point. They can do so much max HP damage. Here though, I feel like the next thing that they'll look for is Mountain Drake. It is 2 for 2 on Drakes, but I feel as the game goes longer that it's probably going to be Zaun that gets more and more of these favorable Drakes here. So let's see what happens. They will be looking to make pushes in the bot lane, in the mid lane. They are going to get Prio there, maybe look for some vision here with the brand. Very strong at this point in the game. Probably nobody will really be able to stop them, but the Drake is going to be spawning pretty relatively soon, I would imagine. We'll see. Toph is probably fine. If Toph needs to, we'll probably just use the ults, but we'll probably be okay realistically. And it looks like the rest of Zaun is kind of just in the river or in the jungle, wrapping around, maybe trying to make a play onto Piltover. Piltover is really pushed up now. Zaun has a lot of vision, can probably make a flank. Kel looking, maybe, but won't actually make any plays to here. So they probably will just be looking for the Drake. Gwen Shapiro is getting slowed by the A-Soul. And right now, let's see who starts this fight up. Will it be KSC Tutor with a Malphite ult, maybe onto the back line? We'll see. I mean, they are going to go for the dragon. They're going to just start it. They're going to rip it. Let's see if they can actually finish it up, though. Might be a little bit tough. I don't know. But yeah, they aren't able to continue it, so they will be zoned out of the pit a little bit, and dragon will just reset. So both teams just grouping as 5, and it looks like Piltover. Somebody has to respond to that wave, so yeah, now it'll be Zaun starting the dragon. Veigar having to leave to respond to the wave. Let's see if they can continue the dragon. No, it looks like Piltover's continuing. KSC Tutor maybe looking for an ult angle here. Is trying his best, but we'll see. Fuel wrapping around, getting the flank, is using the ults on the back line. So KSC using a small ult. That brand ult was huge. Toph getting the ult as well, is able to tank so much damage. And now Zaun just has such a good fight here. And yeah, they will just run Piltover down. Vendetta Sniper going in, getting Talhalla as well. And then it's the ace for Toph as well. So From that, they will probably just be able to get the Baron there at this point. You know, honestly, Castles, I agree. If you are like in Chemtech or Hextech, just play like scaling ADCs at this point. I mean, that's what we did last game and it worked. As a Hextech player, we just go scaling. You just build scaling. Or you just try to do well enough to end the game quickly. I don't know. And you actually like be more aggressive than this. They're just playing it way too safe for like an Ezreal type of champ. Like they needed to make more plays happen, I think, if they wanted to use something more like early game like Ezreal. Yeah, now Zaun with the Drake and the Baron. Not the Soul yet though. They don't have Soul yet, so it's possible for Piltover to stall this out a little bit, but again, the longer you stall, the longer the game goes. And if the game goes longer, then, you know, you get a chance to come back as Piltover because of just the because the Zaun will just get stuck at full build. Gwen Shapiro taking a lot of damage here from this max HP damage from like basically the entire Zaun team. So we'll have to flash to just live even. But isn't resetting, is still staying there. Toph may be looking for a play onto the Malphite, but won't be willing to use the ult or anything like that, so won't be able to get too much going onto the Malphite. So yeah, we'll hang on to that Trundle ult for a better time, I guess. Meanwhile, 3 people going in onto Toph here. Are they able to kill him? No. He has to run away. He did use the Trundle now, so he will heal up a little bit. Keep the fight going onto the front line. But meanwhile, Zaun's pushing mid lane. They spent a lot of people onto Toph, so Toph stalled it out a lot, and now they have to run and respond to everyone else in mid lane, who is currently trying to poke them down. And that's not very ideal. They got the inhibs too, so now it looks like Zaun will just back off. KSC Tutor is able to maybe make something happen, but the Aesol ult will be used to peel and get Kel out of there. So now, because they committed onto the mid lane, the bot lane is also going to be gone. The inhibs bot lane will also be gone, and the Dragon Soul is up in 1 minute and 56. Wow, Merrick doing so much damage to Gwen Shapiro there. Almost kills as well. Yeah, pretty crazy. Amount of damage, a lot. Alright, Seraphine ult, but does nothing. Unlucky. You just can't really do much anymore, Seraphine. You just get, like, killed super fast. The Veigar stun is catching Merrick, though, so they will get that shutdown onto the Kog'Maw. That was really well played by them. They were able to get that Veigar cage onto the Kog'Maw. That's actually kind of huge. And let's see if they can do much more, though. Toph is dodging. Well played. Has very good mechanics in general. And they will probably just reset and look for the Dragon Soul. That's what I imagine they're trying to do right now to close out this game. Dragon up in 50 seconds. Alright, everyone resetting. And it looks like Zaun will be setting up for this Drake. See how they play this. They will be sending everyone, including the Trundle. No side laning necessary. Even though Trundle does have teleport. Mind you, they probably should have sent the Trundle top so you can teleport. Okay, the pillar being used to block Gwen Shapiro. Gwen Shapiro has used all. KSC Tutor also zoned out by the Aesol. Isn't able to go in, so it looks like at this point Zaun have so much vision control over the side of Piltover, and so they will just start the Dragon. Vendetta Sniper is on the other side of the wall though, but yeah, no, they will just have to give the There's nothing they can do, and the soul goes over to Zaun. Did smite a little bit early, though. Oof. Don't do that. Gotta be careful. What is gonna go on next? Let's see. Oh, maybe the 3 laners there are a little bit caught out. Yeah, Waydu Daddy got hit by the Seraphine ult, so it does look like Zaun will just look for the engage. KSC Tutor being Trundle ulted will be shredded by everything. Will have to run away, and now Kel, barely lives though. KSC Tutor was able to live. Himi Neutron is able to also live, interestingly enough, but it does look like Zaun with the Mountain Solar just too unkillable. There's not anything that Piltover is able to do, and they will win game 2. Well played. And the last game is the Silver Scrapes game. All right. Let's see it. Let's see what's going on in this draft. Oh yeah, we have to coin flip, right? All right, who chooses what? Merrick. Merrick says heads. All right, got it. All right, Merrick says heads. Can't spell coin flip, lol. All right, flip the coin. Let's go. It was heads. Landed heads. It was heads. It was heads. Someone give me the what do you, Yep. All right, let's see what they choose. Are you gonna choose sides? Hello? Merrick, you got side select. Hello? He'd like DC or something? Like, what's going on? Alright, let's see if the draft has begun yet. Nope. Nothing going on. They're taking their sweet time, so let's look at some replays. See this. Oh, somebody said something. Red. Okay. Oh my god. That's crazy. Let's see. Oh yeah, good flash by Fuel, but Tahala was able to get it. And they continue that one. I mean, the Ezreal worked early on. Were they able to get the kill on Merrick too? No, they weren't, right? There was a flash. Oh yeah, this was the dual play. Cassie Tutor, oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, Himi got caught. This was after the Dragon Steal. This play extended very long, so my clip didn't get all the way there. Yeah, unlucky. But then the Vendetta Sniper cleaned up here. Let me check. Let me go back. Let's see. Oh yeah, Fuel got the shutdown, and then Vendetta Sniper gets the kill away to Daddy, right? I remember. This was Toph getting ganked. Alright. Interessante. No draft yet. Oh yeah, Gwen Puro was looking, but they somehow managed to trade 2 for 2. That was pretty insane. Fuel was going off there. Yeah. It's pretty insane play. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, this was a good turn by Zaun. This is very well played. The way they played this fight was insane. I wonder if I got the Baron clip too. The way they played that Baron fight was really good. If I forgot to clip that, I would be very sad. What happened here? I forgot. Oh yeah, see Tutors got caught there. Oof. Unlucky. Okay, draft starting. I will stop watching these. And it is time to play some music. Silver Scrapes. Yay. We get to loop Silver Scrapes down while we're in the final draft. I'll let the music do the talking here. I don't even care anymore. The bands on the side of Zaun are going to be the Fizz, the Kassadin, and the Azir. And then on the side of Piltover, it's Udyr, Amumu, and Akali. I think those were the same bands as last time, so... except for Azir. I don't think Azir was banned this early on. Let's see what Piltover picks first. Going with the Smolder. Late game ADC. Much better than last time. I like this way more than like Ezreal. Smolder, very simple character. Scales super well. Has good scaling. Alright. Zaun. Next up. Let's see what they respond with. Also, hot take, I think Smolder is like a pretty decent laner as well. I think his short trades are pretty good. Zyra is a good response. We'll keep zoning the Smolder off minions. I like it. Oops, one of my cats clicked my mouse there. My bad. Let's see, what's the next? Okay, what's the next pick? Misfortune. I like Zyra Misfortune. I think it's good. A lot of zoning. A lot of good zoning. Zyra can plop an ult, and if whoever's in it will get Misfortune ulted as well when they get knocked out. That's a pretty good combo. I like it. I wonder what Piltover will respond with. Probably something all-in-y. You lost the Malphite. You don't have that pick anymore. Yeah, think of something different. Rakan, good option. I like it. And go in that and the Galio. So they'll do the Rakan Galio combo. So you go in with the Rakan engage, and then Galio, when Rakan is in the middle of everybody, charming everybody up, Galio goes in with the ults, and yeah, huge combo can disrupt the Zyra Misfortune for sure. I like it. I like this draft by Piltover. It's good. Ahri is the response by Zaun. Looking to play a little bit more aggressive here. We'll definitely have a lot of lane dominance at the very least. But I do think that their team fight's a little bit lacking, of course. I mean, you know, Ahri isn't really like known to be a very good team fighter. He's very good at getting picks and skirmishing in the river. So yeah, I mean, I like both teams' drafts here. At this point, Zaun is probably looking to play a little bit more of a early game comp, while the Piltover is going to look to scale up and play for more team fights later on in the game when their Smolder has full stacks. And yeah, I like both drafts here though. This is very good. Jack's banned, probably just a comfort pick. Xin Zhao banned as well. Alright, I think Xin Zhao is kind of annoying. Yeah, I can see the Xin Zhao ban for them. Yeah, since they have a lot of like long range and poke and stuff like that. Next is the Jarvan ban from Zaun, just banning a lot of junglers away. And Piltover gets the last ban. Probably going to be another top laner. I'd assume it's going to be another top laner, and yeah, it is. Alright, the Tryndamere is going to go away. So what does Zaun pick with this? What are they going to try to continue this like early game stomp with? Now again, I'm going to say with caution that I think that it's definitely favoring the late game team. Usually in Chemtech games, the late game scaling team will win. So Zaun is going to have to play really well in the early game. And Rammus, interesting. Wonder what Rammus is doing here. What are they playing? What does Rammus beat on the enemy team? I don't think it does like particularly well into anyone, so it's a little bit interesting pick. What next? What is next up? Sejuani. Interesting. I like it though. What do they pair it with? Do they pair it with like a Renekton top? Something pretty classic like that? Give himself something to play for early game? Probably some melee top laner that can synergize well with Sedge. Let's see what they actually end up going for though. It's Kale though actually, so I guess Sedge is going to just play with a Galio, and they're just going to look for a lot of team fights. They have a very good scaling team, so they just need to make sure that in early game they don't get too far behind, right? Like Rammus obviously really good at ganking. Zyron Misfortune, strong poke lane. Ahri is going to be really good at skirmishing. Although it is with Rammus, so it's not like the best skirmishing ever. But it will be fine. I mean, Rammus can keep somebody in place for Ahri to charm, so it still works out. And the response to the kill is the Nasus. I like this response. I actually think Nasus does super well into kill. And honestly, what I think the Zaun should do is they should play for the Nasus lane. As weird as that sounds, if you play for the Nasus lane and Nasus gets ahead of Kale, Nasus can probably like do a lot of damage to this team. Like they don't have like that much ability to kill Nasus, right? So I think Nasus can steamroll this game if he gets ahead. All right, so yeah, that's the draft. Let's see. They are ready to go into the champ select, so they will start. But for now, I will be taking a little break and playing and rolling back some of the replays from the last game.
Warrior spirit is never broken. Let me at 'em.
Alrighty, I'm back. Let's see. No, I'm here. I just take a break. I'm taking a break between the sets. That on PD. I'm just waiting for the next game to start. So, yep, I'm back. Don't worry. I was just chilling between sets. So, yep, time to start the game. Game 3. All right. It's 10:14. It's kind of late actually for the end of the game. So yeah. And the other, yeah, I was just going through the replay of the last game. This is the draft for this game. Yeah. Let's get started. Game 3. Yeah, there it is. We are in the game. Save the objective timers. Alright. And there's a pause. And somebody left. Oof. Kill didn't load in. Oh no. That's not good. Oof. Unlucky. Looks like my PayPal just hit. Funny. Alright. Match fixing with PayPal. Kind of goes hard though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, reconnecting. Alright, let's go. Think they're gonna probably start the game soon. We'll see though. Summoner reconnected. Huh. I will just chill until the game starts. I'm so tired. Time to see some gameplay. As far as the team comps go, I said this before, I think that it's just like if Zaun can win early, then they will probably win. If not, then they'll lose. I mean, it's pretty much that simple. Piltover has like a way better team fight than Zaun does. So, interestingly enough, Piltover got the side every single game. So, yeah. They are ready to start, and we'll get the little pause glitch because that always happens. And then yeah, let's get into it. Let's see. How are we doing? Is Kel gonna not start chickens on Rammus? It's interesting. Really wants to path top here. which makes sense. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking you just do a 3 camp clear into a top gank, but wants to do the full clear into gank. Rammus's full clear is like very slow, so yeah, very, very slow. Meanwhile, though, we'll see how well Zaun can do in just kind of denying Piltover as much as possible in this early game. They should basically all their lanes should have leads. Even the Nasus lane should be winning. I mean, level 1 Kale's probably stronger, but level 2 Nasus should. Once Nasus gets all 3 levels, he should start to win trades and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Nothing insane going on really though. Okay, fuel. Get the Q. Got the Zyra root. Actually, no, it's Zyra's E, isn't it? Yeah, Zyra's got the E. Alright. Alright, Galio looking for a trade on the Ahri. Very favorable trade. Okay, America and Trunks very low there. Has to play the lane a little bit more carefully. It is a Galio. Galio's strong. Gotta chill a little bit. See how they can play this though. Toph getting bullied a little bit by the Kale. Did take a little bit of a bad trade earlier on in the game, so yeah. But should just be able to free scale, get level 6, and then all in on the Kale. I don't think that when Nasus can all in, there's really much you can do. But Kel also almost finished with the clear. Is again very slow clear. Sejuani's not supposed to be this slow though. It looks like Kel's just looking for the gank, but instead we'll just go for Scuttle and is caught in the ward. So yeah, it will be KSC resetting. Does Kel not know that he's on a ward of some sort? Wait, is he in a ward? Oh, he's not in a ward. They just knew. They're just knowers, I guess. Dang. Okay. Okay. Looks like Gwen Shapiro went in on the Sejuani. Did miss both of them. But Way Too Daddy looking for the engage. Was not able to get it though. The Rakan W was a little bit off. And the heal was burned on the side of Zaun. So they will be using the heal as exchange. Both junglers though will be getting their respective scuttles. Sejuani does have a slight lead, was able to get the level 4, get all the camps, whereas Rammus was only able to get 1. Otherwise though, not much going on. These lanes are pretty chill. Yeah, now Nasus is trading with the Kale, and this is exactly kind of what I expected. I think Nasus is just so good with the Wither against the Kale. Most of Kale's damage is like the auto attack, so yeah, very, very much her damage is going to be very little. Oh, Toph looking for an engage, maybe. Maybe we'll be able to get it. We'll see. Yep, does trade and denies a lot of farm. Well played, Nasus. That is worth it. That's definitely worth it. So, well played to Toph. Able to deny so much farm. And even though it doesn't have the TP is just... I think that's just winning, honestly. That's really well played. Still so much farm denied, so even though the TP is used by the Kale, she still loses a lot of experience for that, so well played. Good dive from Toph. Let's see if they'll be able to continue playing this out though. Yeah, no, Kale, castles, yeah, that is kind of how that matchup goes. Nasus should win that most of the time. It's a good answer. As long as Nasus gets ahead a little bit early on, he gets like jungle help and stuff. Should be pretty easy. And even though you like get poked out like this on the Kale, it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, let's see. Kale is probably dead. Has to use the ult and the flash, but Probably will still get the kill, I'd imagine, but Nasus will also die. Will Kel die too? That actually is not very good for them. Huh. Interesting. Very odd. Alright. Well, unlucky. Kale just got 2 kills from that. That is pretty crazy that they got that off. And then meanwhile, looks like Galio got a lot of value there, but will it be enough? Oh, there is the kill, yeah. Alright. Wow. Well played on the side of Zaun, able to, or on the side of Piltover, they were able to defend that very well. But actually, wait, hold on. Kel stole the dragon there. Well played to him as well, I guess. He's able to steal that. He was the only one with smite. Their jungler was dead, I guess. So, yeah. Interesting. Toph's still bullying this matchup, though. Is still in a great spot, for sure. Wow, Toph is really just doing a great job in this lane, I think. She's playing it very well. Alright, Fuel got the root. Was not able to do much with it, though. Both junglers are just kind of pathing opposite still. I think this jungle matchup's super boring because it's just 2 tanks. It's like, whatever. Can't really, like, do too much early on themselves. They have to, like, play for team, basically. Let's see. Alright. Wait, Daddy using the E to get out. They used both ults on the side of Zaun, so I'd say that's a pretty favorable trade for Piltover there. See Daddy not having to use anything. Didn't have ults yet there, so wasn't able to make a play or anything like that. So very smart of them to just back off. All right, all in, going in. Okay, well played. Wait to Daddy and using the ult, and they are able to get the kill. Meanwhile, top lane, a lot of action happening in the top lane as well. Looks like there's a lot going on this game. Jeez. Pretty crazy game so far. But I don't think the top lane play really resulted in much. Kale did die though, so that's good, at least. Doesn't result in quite a bit, actually. Alright, they're looking for a play on Merrick. Gwen Shapiro is looking for something. Isn't able to get it though. Gwen Shapiro. I feel like Gwen Shapiro is a little bit like not really willing to use ults on the left champs, so Volibear we saw like literally like no ults being casted like ever. Very, very scared, I guess. Playing it very careful, I guess, is one way you could put it. I think there you probably don't use the Sedge ult. You got the Ahri ult, so you can just chill. So that was kind of worth. But next up is the Dragon, 1 minute and 29 seconds. We'll see probably another play around there. And right now, the game is pretty close. It does look like Zaun is up a little bit of gold. Their bot lane is insanely ahead right now. They have a 20 CS lead. Even though Smolder has 2 kills, it does have the Essence Reaver. I bet you that Misfortune and Zyra, Misfortune will come back with an item, so they will be pretty even. But, you know, Misfortune and Zyra is still just going to be a stronger lane. It's just that Talhalla and Wait to Daddy just got that really good all-in. So, yeah, well played. So yeah, wow. I mean, honestly, I must say that like even though Nasus is using Wither, Kale's doing a good job being able to like space it out with the Swifties and the W as well. So is definitely able to not completely get destroyed. Way to Daddy looking for a way out. There are a lot of people. All right, Way to Daddy might be caught. Nobody was there to help her, so yeah, it looks like Way to Daddy was caught. And see what happens next. I mean, Dragon's up in 13 seconds, so I'd imagine that Zaun is gonna play for this next Dragon. Meanwhile, Himi getting the wave, making sure that they can't just get it for free. Will he look to push? Probably look to push here. I'd say Zaun is in a pretty good spot though. Sure. I still do think that Piltover's team fight is better later in the game. I mean, Nasus is going to be like side laning. And if Nasus doesn't get too far ahead, then it should be favorable. But it does look like Kel's going to get the second dragon. They're looking for the engage. Daddy's looking to go in. And yeah, now Piltover is cleaning up this fight, mopping it up really well. And now Merrick will have to use the ult to get away. So, yeah, well played to Piltover. We're able to get that. Good, favorable fight. Way to Daddy almost died from that one tower shot, but wasn't quite able to die there. And Gwen Shapiro will keep everyone else on the team alive. So, yeah, well played to Piltover. They did lose the Drake, though. They were able to get the fight lead, though. So, they will even out the gold, but it is still the Drake going to Zaun. So now Zaun has 2 Drakes. It is worth noting, though, this is a Hexel. Oh, Himi's dead. Wow. Just kind of got hit by the charm. Oof. Wow, these Nasus Qs are hitting like a truck there. That was a lot of damage. Jeez. Interesting. Alright, Galio teleporting back to the lane after the death. Makes sense. Giving Hemi Galio just to send to Gabbies. Yeah, Gabblebees. Yeah, Ari is in a very, very strong spot here, so Ari needs to really make plays at this point. As the Vendetta, Sniper, Fuel, Misfortune, Zyra are just a little bit behind here. Toph's doing well, I think. Yeah. I think that Toph has a favorable advantage in the side lane. Nobody will be able to really respond to him. So it's just going to have to be like, how well will the team fights be by Piltover? If they can team fight like they did in that last one, then they'll probably be winning this game. And the Nasus side lane won't be good enough. Rift Herald up in 30 seconds, so we have that going on soon. Wait, Daddy died there? What the hell? That's insane. Gwen Shapiro won't take any damage, but oh, Wait, Daddy dying there is kind of crazy. Smolder looking to peel a little bit, but looks like the Misfortune ult will be used to keep him away. Galio going in, but it's just slightly too late, and yeah, it just looks like... Oh, Kel lived. Oh my god, Kel actually lived. It looks like Merrick will get another kill too, so that is a huge fight for Zaun there. These fights are just going back and forth. Jeez. Oof. See, Castles, the real thing is that you didn't go spellbook on Rakan. Like, come on, what are you doing? You're not going spellbook? Can't believe it. 2 flame. 2 week vacation worthy. Oh my god. Yeah. Redemption a fun item though. You click it and See, redemption is good if you die a lot. Because if you die a lot, then you can still click the use the ability. So it still gets value if you're dead, you know? No cap. Yeah, but it's good if you die. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I won you over with one argument. That's all I needed to say. Oh, jeez. Cassie Tudor's just gonna get dove. Wow. Well played. Is Kel just gonna get the kill here? Oh, missed the, Wow. Well played. That was a good dive. Got the Kale ult out. Kale missed the Q onto the Rammus, so Rammus just got in and killed. Let's see if they're able to go in here. The charm is good, but Tahala's probably just going to get Misfortune ulted, and yeah, there it is. Oof. Wow, this bot lane is kind of in a strong spot now after that last fight, so they're able to do a lot here, and Gwen Shapiro is just not able to do much damage. But actually will be doing a lot. Didn't really time the combo right. I'm pretty sure if... Okay, so if Gwen Shapiro didn't ult to cancel the E and get 2 E procs, then Vendetta Sniper could have died. Misplayed that a little bit. You're supposed to like get your E passive, frostbite them, and then ult them for 2 frostbite procs. That's how you're supposed to do it. Didn't get both of them though, unfortunately. Yeah, mistimed it a little bit. Zaun will probably be getting their 3rd Drake of the game, which is a little bit scary. Come on, where's Rammus? Rammus, go to the dragon. Speed up this game, come on. Is Rammus going to dragon? Are they just doing it without the Rammus? That's kind of funny, actually. Oh, KSC Tutor is screwed. Yeah, there it is. I mean, like, this Nasus is so fed here. This is insane. What a Nasus performance. Kale is cooked, I think. I think Zaun has a pretty big advantage here. Gwen Shapiro going in at normal speed, even though there was a charm. Looks like Merrick is going to try to use the Ori ult and is able to get it. And both Way Too Daddy and Gwen Shapiro, the really big tank, will die. So that is the 3rd dragon for Zaun. They'll also be getting the tower as well. I don't really know why Kel is sharing the gold. Kel should just go to Drake. Like, get the dragon with your team. Smite it. Smote it. Yep, there they are. They're going to get this 3rd dragon. Well played. Zaun's in a really good spot here. They are now like 9k up. How did this happen in the time span, like 5 minutes basically? It was pretty close before this, but yeah, now it's like looking really, really cooked for Piltover. Zaun was able to really snowball this early mid game, and Zaun wasn't, and Piltover wasn't really able to like group or anything like that. So yeah, Zaun is kind of winning this one so far. Vendetta Sniper is also kind of strong as well. Like, it looked like the Talhalla Way to Daddy bot lane was stronger, but then not anymore. I mean, I don't think Nasus is going to do too much to this Galio. Actually, he is doing quite a bit of damage. Doesn't need to kill Galio, though, for sure. Just keeping Galio in lane, making sure the Galio can't move is already kind of value enough. There's no way they can kill Nasus here, though. I refuse to believe they can kill Nasus. And Nasus uses ult. Probably runs down. Way Too Daddy is going to come too. Galio ults to go untargetable and get out. And so, yeah, they just wasted sending 3 people down. I wonder if Zaun will be able to capitalize off seeing 3 people bot lane. They won't really do anything. They'll just take jungle. which I guess is an okay trade, but I would like to see like a dive on the Kale or something like that. Is Merrick gonna look for like an all-in on the Kale? It does look for it, and is able to get it before Kale can even use the ult. So, yeah, well played, Merrick. Toph also making the Gallia reset, getting the wave in. So, yeah, I'd say right now Zaun's in a really good spot. They just have to close this game out before the side of Piltover can outscale them, which probably will happen if they take too long to end this game, or if they like throw it and somehow. But next objective is Baron. They should probably look for Baron. Like, they have all the conditions here. Their mid and top wave are completely pushed in. They have every reason to Baron, like, at this point in the game, and they probably should look for it at least after this tower. And they just don't remember that Baron exists. Like, somebody call it. Like, somebody call that Baron is here. You can go for Baron. I don't know. Seems like a pretty free Baron to me. But yeah, no, they're just kind of chilling. They're resetting instead, which is also good. Spend your gold, but then you should push waves, go for Baron again. Get some control in the jungle. Like, you already have so much vision control. There's no way you should ever, like lose Baron fight at this stage of the game. Looks like that's what they will be doing. They'll be looking in the Baron pit. Kel is taking the red buff, and Vendetta Sniper's kind of sitting in the jungle with Kel. I don't really need to do that. KSC Tutor, have to leave. Still probably will die if they already burn with the double burn items. We'll just tick down onto the kill and get the kill. So, well played. Fuel took a little bit of damage, but probably won't matter too much. They probably can. They can 100% do Baron here, and that's what they will do. They will start the Baron. So, yeah, they also see Gwen Shapiro. I don't know if they actually saw this, but Gwen Shapiro's bot lane, so that's another reason why they can. Okay, they did stop the Ahri TP. Ahri was trying to TP to get away. So they will use everything to kill Ahri, but... Oh, Smolder has stacks actually already. Interesting. I thought Smolder wasn't in a good spot, but I guess Smolder does have the stacks, so... The 225 stack breakpoint, so see if they can take advantage of that. But it will be Merrick getting shut down. That's not ideal, but at least it was on a fine timer. Dragon is still up in 28 seconds, so they can absolutely still go for this. Fuel using the flash, make sure that they live, and yeah, Zyra. An okay spot here. Kel will probably be taking enough, but Toph does have the oh wow. I mean, yeah, Toph is just kind of running over this team. Toph like nuked the Smolder's HP, and now Toph will kill Himi Neutron as well. Yeah, there's basically nothing they can do. KSC Tutor is able to kill the Rammus though. I feel like they should just end though. Why didn't they go to end? 3 people dead? They could at least get the inhib. But instead they're chasing KSC Tutor. I guess this works too. You just get the soul after this play. There it is. Alright, now soul. End to end. Probably at this point. Toph is looking to push the lane in. Yeah, no, not fully end, but like they can get the like the inhib mid and then go Drake. Toph is out of there. He's chilling. They get Dragon Soul though. Hextech Soul is going to be pretty valuable. It slows as well, so going to be very good utility as well. Yeah. Kel's just farming. Kel does not care about the soul lol. Just letting the team get it for him. Guess that's fair enough. It's only losable for Zaun if they like let the game go on too long. If they like get this next Baron and then yeah, if they get the next Baron, they should probably be okay. I don't think Toph making a mistake will cause them to lose. I think if they like get wiped in a team fight, then it'll be a lot more sketch. But if it's like just a Toph like getting caught in a side lane and then Zaun is able to make like a Toph gets caught in the side lane and then like Zaun pushes like for an inhib on the other side, that's okay. That's fine. I don't think that ruins their game though. They're already so ahead that it's like 14k. It's a 14k gold diff. So unless they really, really mess it up, I just don't see how they can lose. Yeah, the only way if they lose is if they all throw and die. Yeah, I agree. Gwen Shapiro looking for a flank, but I don't think Gwen Shapiro's really able to do anything here. Yeah, it's just getting like a lot of damage. Wadu Daddy also taking a lot of damage. Misfortune getting the double kill. They will be able to get the teamfight win there, and they will keep pushing down mid lane. Well played to Zaun. That was a very good Misfortune ult there. And yeah, I think that Gwen Shapiro went in way too early. So yeah, no follow up on the team, and you're playing a tank jungler. You can't really like do that kind of stuff. That's more acceptable on a champ like Volley or like a Bruiser, but as a tank, no, there's no way. Kel is getting chunked though, is Rammus, so we'll probably be able to be okay. Looks like Galio went in trying to save team, is successful in that, and so they will have to back off. Zaun is backing off here. So, you know, it looks like Piltover's trying to save the game a little bit and keep it going for longer. But they have so much bounties. Oh, Fuel's reset stopped. Is able to use the side route to get out, though. And they will reset now. Next objective is the Baron in 1 minute. And I feel like if they get the Baron and they have like a clean fight, they should be able to just end the game. No, Hextech Soul's like the strongest soul. What? Wait, how is Hextech Soul the worst soul in the game? It gives you attack speed and a AoE slow. How's that the worst soul in the game? It's one of the best souls in the game. Oh, whatever. All right. Let's just set up for Baron. I think that's what they're gonna do. Set up for Baron. It's getting the scuttle there and looking for more in the jungle. All right, let's see. See what happens next. Okay, they do catch the Zyra there. Fuel is dead. Teleport going in. See if they can get more. Looks like Kel is gonna look for something with the Rammus, but Kel is getting peeled off. The Misfortune ult is really, really value though, and so it looks like the team fight will go over to Zaun. Well played, Misfortune. Is that the Penta? Not quite the Penta. They don't have a wave though. Oh wait, no, they do. They have top wave. Okay, they'll win. Yeah. All right, well played. Yeah, that's GG. Also, Himi Neutron spoiled it a little bit, but I mean, I kind of expected this to happen. Well played. Good job. Some trash talk in the chat. All right. Any interviewees want to come? Talk about the game. Any thoughts? Yeah, why is Sua here?
Here to talk about the game.
You weren't one of the players though. Okay,
No,
hey,
but
Merrick.
I'll let Merrick talk.
What's going on, Merrick? How are you doing?
Pretty good. You?
I'm fine. What do you think about the series? What do you think about it? Winning and everything like that. Any thoughts?
Pretty good. Alex has a brain and realized that we were trying to get Malzahar against Smolder mid lane.
I see.
He realized it for 3 games. So that kind of
See.
sucked. But we were trying to bait Hemi into picking Malzahar there.
Yeah, I saw a lot of mid lane bans. The game
That was
two,
our
5 mid
only
bans.
goal.
Oh my god.
Game 2 was 4 mid bans and
Mm-hmm.
1 top ban. Azir is not for Hemi. It's for
Oh, I see. Yeah,
PC.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah.
Oh, Hemi had the brain?
Himmy spoiled the ending of the game.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was that really
I
put the
forget about the
believers to
spectator
rest, bro.
delay. Yeah. Yeah, the 14K gold down believers. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I was a believer.
Why?
Look, honestly, when Himmy said ha 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 ha, I was like, wait a second, hold on. Did they like somehow turn the game? Like what happened?
Yeah, because they got the first
Like,
pick.
there's no way. Yeah, they got
Dude,
yeah. They got Zyra, and I was like, wait, Himmy Neutron said ha 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 in chat. What happened? Did they like win a team fight or something and end? Like what happened?
No.
Yeah. No, that did not happen.
Bro, I swear it's winnable for them though. Like, if they kill Toph, and
Yeah.
they have 4 frontliners in a Kale ult, or 3 frontliners in a Kale ult, like
How
it
is
doesn't.
he leading the frontliners though?
If they
I mean-
back off after that first kill, then they probably get an advantage there because they're
Yeah.
4v5. Yeah.
I agree, but you also don't like. I don't know. Like, yeah, it was a good MF ult in the end.
Yeah, it was a good MFL, yeah.
I feel like it was definitely winnable for them though. Like, I'm not saying you played
Plus-
bad.
None of
But I'm
us
saying-
were ever like we were all together, but we were never grouped.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a world where they could somehow win. But that we were not
So,
in that world. Believers
They
are shit.
technically have to take like 3 1v1s or 3 like it's like a 3v1 on them the whole time.
Well, no, I think their team fight's really good because they have a lot of
Yeah.
shutdown for you, and you don't have a lot of peel. Honestly, like you have peel, but
Have
not
my
enough
own
to
deal.
stop.
That was Ari.
Oh, my bad. You're right. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, you're good. I'm talking about MF the whole game. My bad.
Oh, I was peeling for MF that last fight.
Yeah, I don't know,
That's
but I feel like they could
Ari
have.
was clean.
But it's okay.
Yeah, the Ari was very clean, by the way.
The RB was clean. No, you shit on Himmy, and that's, you know what? That's all I care.
You should, yeah, you destroyed Himmy and like Toph on the Nasus, completely destroyed.
I heard you
was
say
insane.
that like right before during draft I heard you say that Ari is not good in team fights, so I was like, yeah, we're just gonna destroy.
Well, I mean, Ari is like the Ari's strength is the like mid jungle 2v2 and just like kind of playing for
Yeah.
skirmishes. And you all did
Yeah.
do well in the skirmishes. Like you played every skirmish really well, and you kind of just steamrolled them before like the full 5v5 team fights. And then by the time the 5v5 team fights started, you were like up 10k gold. So of course you're gonna win.
Yeah.
That was like
Did you like
played
that
exactly
play
well.
where Hemi was trying to ult bot lane, and I
Oh,
kept him
yeah.
at bay till I got the bot lane at the same time he did with ult?
That was pretty good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Suo, what do you think about Kale versus Nasus? I felt like that was a
Dude.
little bit rough.
Okay. So I'm Concrete Castles. I don't know if you know that, but
Yeah.
Kale versus Gnosis it's actually the entire lane. It's basically just free farm central because Gnosis should never be able to touch you. It was just Tutor's fucking spacing was not the best at all. It's very
that's fair.
problematic. But anytime that he presses Wither on you, if you have Swifties, he never catches you ever. The only problem I think the only reason the pick was really insane is because they have a Smolder, and Withering Smolder really doesn't change Smolder's damage. So even if the game went even, pressing Wither on only has to press Wither on Kale. Smolder can
Yeah.
kind of be ignored. So that's why I think the pick is actually really, really good. But I think the lane is not as free as people think. But Toph did play it well, and Tutor did not play it well. So
That's true.
he got kind of smoked.
That ghost dive
But-
at the end was insane. Or that ghost
It
dive
was-
at the beginning was really well played.
He played his dives and his Q kiting under tower very well.
Yep.
for
yep.
the kill. And the honestly, the lane was kind of sealed when he dove the like level 3 or 4 and just denied Kale the whole wave, even though they won for one. She lost so much for that, and that was just, the lane was kind of really hard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe my perspective of Kale versus Nasus is skewed because whenever I play like a jungle, I just path top and Kale versus Nasus, and then even if like Nasus can't directly catch up with the Kale, I'll I'll play Volibear, right? I'll just like Volibear, like go in on the Kale whenever Nasus is and then it's just free ganks all game, and then we can just dive her too. So
with jungle interaction, especially Volibear, yeah, but it can be tough. But I think that, I mean, and as someone who's played the opposite side of Kale versus Nasus probably like 100 times, like, no, I'm so happy when they pick it, because it's 90% of the time a free lane. You can never get killed, you can never get shut down. But
yeah, fair enough, yeah. Okay.
I have been shit on by Nasus's before. It's just way more rare than me losing to them, but like if they play like he played, and they just kite with Q under tower, they just they just Q you and run away, and they just do that. Like they play like a poke champ, because Nasus can just lifesteal to full off the wave, even if he takes like 3 tower shots.
Yep.
So Toph played it pretty well. I gotta give props to him for that.
Well played. And I have another question from Eric just about the whole like Chemtech League in general. So right now, I don't know if you know this, but the standings are in a way such that every single team has a different number of wins. So I believe it's Freljord with 3 wins. Yeah.
2-1, 1-2.
Yep. You're 2-1. So do you think that the ratings are like kind of correct, or do you think that there's some teams just had like a bad day, a couple of bad days, or
no,
what do you
I do
think?
not think they're correct.
You think they're wrong? Who do you think who do you think is the strongest team based on just like vibes?
I think us, honestly.
Okay. All right.
Especially
like the
since
confidence.
I watched a Jinx in melee range kill me. Like, if we just played that matchup, like, we got overconfident that week. If we just played that better, we win.
I see.
If we played it like we're playing now, like, we win.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. I can definitely see that. But other than that, do you think the rankings are pretty accurate? Like, do you think Camivore and Piltover are, like, the easiest teams to play against right now?
I don't know. Because me and like when we played Camivore, we kind of trolled.
Oh, okay.
It was me and Adelphi drinking that night, like a lot.
Y'all still won though.
Yeah, we still won, but like we were pretty gone.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And then we just faced Piltover, so it hasn't really set in yet.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
And another thing is I noticed a lot of like the Chemtech teams do like so many role swaps. Like mid game they'll just swap roles. Is there like a reason why y'all enjoy doing that kind of stuff? Is it just like it's fun, or is there a strategical purpose for it? Or
I don't know about the other teams, especially like Freljord. I know does it a lot. I don't know what their reasoning is, but for our team, we have 4 players that can play 4 roles.
Okay.
Like Kel is top. He doesn't really play ADC, but he can play top, jungle, mid. Toph plays top, jungle, ADC. Vendetta plays all 4 of those, and then I play all 5 roles.
So it's just because like you have a couple of good champs in each role, so you just swap roles based on what champs are available, and then.
Yeah,
I feel like that's an interesting way to do it. Do the drafts end up getting a little bit like chaotic because you're like, oh wait, maybe you should go top in the middle of the draft. You're like, oh wait, maybe I should go this role. You know?
No, most of the time we have an idea of what roles we're going before the match starts.
Yep.
But like for like game 2 when it went Cog, when he suggested Cog, I was like, I've played Cog more than you. Do you want me to take that? And he was like, yeah, sure. Just pick me Asol. And I was like, I play Asol too. Which one do you prefer? And then we just went between each other, whoever wanted what. And I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I like that logic. That makes sense. Because at first I was thinking like, oh wait, why would you ever like role swap? It just seems like you just want to like focus on one role per person and try to climb that way. But if you have like a couple of good champs spread across different roles, then it makes a lot of sense. You're like, oh, I want to play this champ in this role.
We're also trying to get as many roles as possible before playoffs for subs, in case we need a sub.
Oh, true. Okay,
Because you need 3 games per role.
gotcha.
And we have 2 people that have 3 games per multiple roles already.
That's a thing. I didn't realize that was a thing. Okay.
Yeah. You're a captain, right? Maybe you should read the captain.
Maybe I should. I just hope my players can show up.
Maybe you should.
Or I
read
get the sub
rules.
for the role that I need sub for, right? And then it just works out,
Yeah,
right?
hopefully.
I mean, my team isn't very flexible in the roles. I can only really jungle support. My top laner is basically completely role locked.
Yeah.
So my mid laner can basically do anything though, and then my ADC is ADC or mid. It's Ontario, and then
Yeah.
support can only really do ADC or support. So
Yeah. But,
yeah, we're a little bit more role locked than your team, I guess.
I do have to say one thing for this game, especially game 3. That Rakan
Yep.
was scary as shit.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know
I
about
was
itemization, but that Rakan almost had like 4 or 5-man charms.
I was concerned about the like Rakan Galio combo in Champ Select. I was thinking like Rakan and Galio is like a combo that you see a lot in like pro play games. Like that is a strong combo. Rakan goes in, charms everyone, Galio ults on the Rakan, and then knocks everyone up. Pretty
Like,
scary one.
I was internally screaming while she was trying to chase me down to get the charm on me, and then I charm her, and then she's just getting
Yep.
closer, and I'm still just internally screaming.
Yep, yep.
Go away from me.
Yeah. It's true. Any other things you want to talk about before we end the stream?
I think that's it.
All right. Awesome. Well, congratulations on the win. Thanks everyone in the stream for tuning in. And I hope you all have a good rest of your night. See ya.